Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and today I come up with crash course on Copilot Studio. In 2024, we have heard a word of AI and Copilot a lot. Now, it's time to upskill ourselves into this world of Copilot. So without further delay, let's get start our journey with Copilot Studio. This course is intended completely for beginner to advanced level of course. Here you will get a complete overview of Copilot Studio. You will get complete idea about how this Copilot Studio works and what are the use cases around that. So this course is completely useful for beginner, intermediate and advanced level of users. So without further delay, let's get started. First of all, let me talk about overall agenda for this crash course. First of all, I am going to explain you about Copilot Studio and basic terminology of Copilot Studio. After that, we will start our journey with agent in Copilot Studio. We'll talk about what is agent, what are the use cases around that, and we will start creating our first Copilot agent from scratch over here. Apart from that, Copilot Studio offers different functionality like adding a knowledge. Knowledge can be in any kind of sources like external facing website or your SharePoint site or your Dataverse site. Any kind of data sources you can connect as a knowledge of your agent. We'll talk about that as well in depth in today's class. Along with that, we will connect Dataverse as a knowledge source with our Copilot agent and build one of the chatbot. Also, at the end, we'll talk about the licensing model as well in detail. So it's a full-fledged session for you where you will get a complete overview or complete idea about Copilot Agent. So without further delay, let's get started. This is a little bit introduction about me. You can take a screenshot and read in detail. And if you haven't followed me on my Twitter and Instagram so far, please do follow me because these are the platform where I'm uploading short content on Power Platform. And if you are looking for any training or paid consultation, the links are available in the description box. Do visit. First of all, explain you what is Copilot Studio. But before that, we need to go through some of the history of the Power Platform. We all know that Power Platform has the different Power Platform product called Power BI for reporting purpose, Power Apps for business application development, Power Automate for automation of processes, Power Pages for external facing websites, and fifth product underneath this umbrella is Copilot Studio. This is a new name for existing product called Power Virtual Agent. Earlier, this product was called as Power Virtual Agent, which was used to create different kind of chatbots. Now, the new name for Power Virtual Agent is Copilot Studio. But this Copilot Studio is now having lots of functionality and it has lots of integration capability as well. Now, let me explain you what exactly this Copilot Studio do for you. In Copilot Studio, you can build your chatbots or you can build your agents. Apart from that, it offers lots of more functionality and capabilities as well. Copilot Studio is a graphical and low-code tool for both creating an agent and extending to Microsoft 365 Copilot with your own enterprise data and scenarios. Now, let me open up the Copilot Studio directly with the help of examples so you will get a better context around it. First of all, let me open up the browser window over here and let me hit an URL copilotstudio.microsoft.com. When you hit this URL into a browser window, it will open Copilot Studio. When you open copilotstudio.microsoft.com, it will open up this kind of interface. So this is the home page of Copilot Studio. And right now you can see that you are into this particular environment. Currently, I am in my default environment where I have opened this complete Copilot Studio. Now, let's take a tour of overall Copilot Studio on the screen. And then let's talk about each terminology in detail. So you will get a better idea that what exactly this product does for you. Copilot Studio is basically used to create an agent for your day-to-day routine or activity. You can see on the left navigation there are different menu options available. The first menu option available here is Home page. Over here, you can describe your agent to create it. So basically it will provide you an option that, let's say, if you want to create any kind of help desk chatbot or expense tracking chatbot or HR and benefit related chatbot, you can just select this kind of prompt, and this particular Copilot within the Copilot Studio will create the chatbot or agent automatically for you. Then in this section, you are able to see all the recent chatbot created by your organization people. And over here, you can see some out of the box agent template as well. Some of the out of the box default templates are available, which you can simply plug and play for your organization. Here you can see some learning resources from Microsoft side. Now, let's get start our journey by understanding the first terminology called agent. So from left navigation, if you click on create option over here, basically it will provide you an option to create an agent. So first of all, let me explain you what exactly do we mean by agent. An agent is a powerful AI companion that can handle a range of interactions and tasks. Let's say for an example, if you are visiting any banking website and if you are just opening the chatbot from the bottom of the screen, you are asking some common question to your agent or chatbot like, okay, how can I open my fixed deposit? Then you have observed that it is automatically searching to the document and providing you the guideline to create a fixed deposit. Let's say if you are visiting any shopping website nowadays, you are asking about some product, and that particular agent is actually searching from the knowledge which is supplied over there and providing you the information in just few seconds. Agent can exactly do the similar thing for you. Just understand the word of agent in the real world. How agent in the real world work? Like you are asking to some question to real human, and that real human based on their understanding and based on that knowledge will give you the answer, right? So exact same terminology in Copilot Studio the agent will do over there. You can create the agents in the Copilot Studio without need of any data scientist or developers. So it's completely low code or no code tool where you don't require any kind of coding knowledge or coding skill set. It's just providing you the graphical user interface using which you can build your agent very easily. So let's get start our first journey of creating our first agent into Copilot Studio. When you click on create option, you will be able to see an option to create a new agent over here. Now you have a better understanding what exactly the agent means. Over here, we are going to create our first agent for IT help desk. So let's get started. So I'm clicking on create new agent option over here. As soon as you click on that, it will open up this kind of screen. Here, you can create an agent by just providing some prompt to the Copilot. Now here we are developers. So we will simply skip this configuration because I don't want to use this pop-up or this type of prompt to create my Copilot agent. I will simply click on skip to configure and I will start creating my agent from scratch over here. The very first thing here into this box is you need to select your language over here. When you click on edit language, you will be able to see the different language options over here. At this moment in Copilot Agent, this many language supports are available at this moment. In future, more and more language supports will be there. Right now, I'm selecting English over here. Now, first of all, I need to provide the name of my agent. So let me provide over my agent name is IT Helpdesk Agent. You can provide any kind of icon to your agent as well. I'm not providing any icon. Now, second step here is you need to provide the description that what kind of agent you want to create over here. So here I am providing a description that you are an IT chatbot. Your task is to help a people to raise a support ticket. And over here you can provide some instruction if you want. Right now I'm not adding any instruction over here. Let me click on create button from here. So this is simply setting up your agent over here. Once your agent is created, you will be able to see this kind of screen over here. Now, You can see here there are different terminologies over here available while you are creating this agent. Now, it is very important to understand this each terminology in detail. So let's get started. So the first terminology over here is overview section. So when you click on overview section, you will be able to see this kind of overview detail for your agent. So here we created IT helpdesk agent. So you can see its detailing over here that when this agent was created, what was the name of the agent, what was the description, what the instruction you have provided. It provide all the detailing over here. You can add it as well over here if you want. Also, you will be able to see some more option over here called knowledge. So what is knowledge? So knowledge is something where you can train your agent with some sort of data files and some resources like external facing website, or if you are having any kind of SharePoint or Dataverse or any kind of other sources, you can connect that as a knowledge source for your agent. So your agent is trained on those knowledge sources and will give the responses accordingly. Right now you can see that there is a public facing website option, SharePoint option, Dataverse option, and some other data sources like Azure AI Search, Azure SQL, Salesforce, ServiceNow, and Zendesk, and this kind of sources are available. So you can add all those knowledge so your agent can provide more relevant information and insight once it is set up, right? So this is what knowledge mean by. You can see the same knowledge on the home page, or if you click on this knowledge section, same section will be available over here as well. You can add knowledge and you can connect any sources as a knowledge. So this is knowledge. Second terminology we need to consider in our mind is action. What do we mean by action over here? So when you click on add action, basically it will provide you this kind of interface. So action is nothing but it provide you to create an action or browse through the different kind of connectors or custom connector or flow, or if you want to uh, connect any kind of skill, or if you want to use any kind of library template, you can use everything over here. So it's nothing but how you are using in the Power Automate. Like, see, whenever a new email is received or whenever a SharePoint list is created, maybe you want to send an email notification, or maybe you have some sort of Excel spreadsheet and from that you want to get some information, or let's say you want to get some forecast detail, or maybe you want to run a flow based on some sort of action. You can do everything over here using this kind of actions. Then there is one more option also available over here called trigger. So what is trigger? So we all know in the world of Power Automate what is trigger. Similar concept is also here in the world of Copilot Studio agent as well. So trigger is something like it will a starting point where this chatbot or where this agent should be triggered. Sometimes, let's say for an example, you have a scenario like as soon as any kind of new email is received in your mailbox, you immediately want to call this agent to perform some sort of task. So you can use when an email is received as a trigger. And as soon as you do that, you need to perform the action afterwards. That okay, as soon as this particular agent is triggered, what next set of actions you want to perform. So this is a similar concept like Power Automate, trigger and action. Okay. So don't get yourself confused over here. Okay. Then you have one more terminology over here into this Power Virtual Agent or Copilot Studio called topics. Now what is topics? You can see this topics over here, or from top menu as well you will be able to see here. So we have basically two type of topics available into any Copilot Studio agent: custom topic and system topic. What do we mean by that? Let me tell you. Let's say for an example, this is IT helpdesk system, right? So when you click on system topic, you will be able to see that couple of out of the box topics are created automatically over here. So these are like system generated topic. When this agent is set up for the first time, it was created all over here. Okay. Each system topic has its own meaning and its own purposes. Okay, you can see each system topic's purpose over here underneath the description. You can read this out. Okay, and custom topic means you can create your own custom topic as well. Okay. Now what is custom topic? And let me just explain you this topic in a simple word. Okay. So let's say for an example, many times you have visited some sort of external facing banking website or shopping website, right? At the very bottom, the chatbot will say you that, okay, hello, I am your IT chatbot. How can I help you? Right? And let's say here you are writing some sort of prompt that, okay, I need help to get the price of this Apple Series 10 watch. Can you help me with that? And as soon as you add that prompt, basically it will give you the answer, right? So these topics are nothing but, okay, when you are typing something in your chatbot, what topic should be executed? It can be defined by this one. Okay, so greeting means whenever you are opening the chatbot, what kind of message will be appear for the first time? It will be responsible for greeting. Goodbye messages are there. Thank you messages are there. Start over messages are there. These are out of the box custom topics created over here. Here you can create your own custom topic as well. So in this case, we have IT helpdesk agent, right? So we will create our own custom agent over here to raise a support ticket. So let's say for an example, I want to create this kind of scenario that, okay, whenever someone coming into my company and they wanted to have any hardware or software issue, they want to raise a support ticket. Okay. And when they raise a support ticket, it will ask them, okay, enter an email address, then user will enter email, and then it will ask again that, okay, what's the priority of the ticket, like high, medium or low. If it is high or medium priority, then it will tell that, okay, what would be the preferred way of contacting you, like either via email or via phone. This kind of question of series it is asking to you, okay, when someone is asking for raising a ticket. So this complete scenario is considered as a topic, right? Because when someone is telling you to raise a ticket, at that time, this series of questions should be executed, and this series of patterns should be asked as a part of chatbot. So this is called as topic. Okay. Now let's try to create our own custom topic over here for this particular chatbot. So let's click on add a new topic option over here because I want to create the topic for IT help desk. So there are two options available: creating from a blank and create from the description with the Copilot. Here in this crash course, we will use the description from Copilot. It's very easy way to create our own custom topic using Copilot nowadays. So first of all, let me provide the name of my topic. So I'm providing my topic name over here as raise a support ticket. Okay, and then I will provide that what this topic is for. Okay, so just read this description over here, what you need to provide here. Okay, they have provided some sort of examples to you as well. Okay, so you can see here, like, you need to provide your complete scenario here so that it will create that complete topic for you automatically. Okay, sometimes in manual way earlier we were creating topic by our own. We will use all the basic terminology like variable and those stuff, but nowadays this become very easy. So let's say here I am just providing that some sort of description to my topic. I'm providing this kind of topic over here. Let the user to raise a support ticket, ask for any problem related hardware, software or any licensing related issue. Ask user to enter their email address and the priority of the ticket as high, low or medium. If their priority is high or medium, ask them an option to choose the preferred contact method as email or phone. For low priority, do not require any preferred contact method. At the end, give them a message saying that ticket generated successfully and their agent will contact them in 4 to 6 business hours. Okay, so this kind of topic I want to create over here. Okay, so I just provide this kind of prompt over here, and let's click on create. As soon as you create it, what happen here is behind the scene this Copilot will automatically create that complete topic for you, and let's see how it looks like. So see, it created this complete topic over here, and you can see this topic was created with AI. Before adding to this topic to your agent, make sure that all the content is appropriate and accurate. Okay, so this is, you can see, this is like completely graphical interface created over here for your chatbot or for your agent. Okay, otherwise what happens is, if you are not using an AI, you can simply add trigger one by one over here. So topic first phase of any agent is to create a trigger. So what kind of prompt user will enter when this topic should be triggered? So like if someone is typing here like raise a support ticket or create a support ticket or open a support ticket or submit a support ticket or file a help ticket, right? This kind of problem you can add over here. You can always add more trigger phrases over here as well. So this trigger phrases work based on the natural language. Okay, or maybe like if I'm even typing like help with hardware issue. Okay, or maybe I'm just typing here like help with software issue. All of this thing will support over here. Okay, so I can simply add like this. Okay, so the first part is trigger. After that, it has asked a question over here that, okay, what type of issue you are facing? Hardware, software, or license? So it provided options as well over here, like hardware, software, and license. And what happened is at the end, it saved that response in one of the variable called issue type over here. So it's a choice option provided over here, and it has added that. After that, let's see if user selecting something, it is asking next question. Please enter your email address, and it stores the email address as well over here. Then it is asking like, okay, what is the priority of the ticket? High, medium or low? Okay. And then it added a condition that if my priority is high or medium, it is asking one more question that, okay, what is your preferred contact method? Email or phone number? Or if it is lower priority, then no question asked, and at the end it will just prompt that, okay, ticket generated successfully, an agent will contact you within 4 to 6 business hours. Right? So this is how the topic is created with AI. Just few clicks and your topic is completely created. Now let's click on save over here and let's see what will happen. I'm just saving here and you can see that your topic is created successfully. Now let's go to the topic section over here and you can see here there is one more additional custom topic is created over here for ourselves called raise a support ticket, and it is enabled over here, which means that when someone writes a similar kind of prompt, it will work. Okay. Once your topic is created, you simply need to publish your agent. So let's click on publish and your agent has been published successfully. Now, let me again go to the overview tab and let me explain you the other stuff which are pending over here. So we talked about the topics over here, right? And we publish our agent as well. And you can see the published version is this one. Now it's time to taste our agent. Okay. And to taste the agent, you can simply use this option over here. Okay. You can start tasting your agent over here like this way. And make sure you also turn on track between the topics. So what happens here is whenever you enter anything, it will show you exactly which topic is being triggered over here. So first of all, let me enter here hi, and it will prompt me some sort of greeting message over here that, okay, how can I help with you today? And you can see the overall progress as well that, okay, greeting topic has been triggered over here, which was an out of the box topic. So you can see it is asking me that, okay, how can I help you today? And I can write here like raise a support ticket. And what happened here is it is asking me this question now that, okay, what type of issue you are facing, hardware, software or license? And you can see this tick box, which means that, okay, this topic is being triggered over here. And it is providing you three options over here as well, like hardware, software or license. So let me select software. So I just selected that. And after that, it asked me one more question that, okay, please enter your email address. So let me enter my email address over here. So I enter my email address and let's hit enter. After that, it has asked me one more question over here from this series that, okay, what's the priority of your ticket? High, medium or low? So let me select over here as high priority. So we know that as soon as you select high, it will go to this condition that, okay, what's your preferred contact method, email or phone? So I'm selecting email. And then it is finishing that thing that, okay, ticket generated successfully, an agent will contact you within 4 to 6 business hours. And that's pretty much it, right? So this is how your agent is created successfully. Now, over here on this tab as well, you can see the different option over here like knowledge, topic, actions, activity, okay, analytics. Like whenever you publish the chatbot and when user will start using the chatbot, you will also be able to see some sort of analytics around that as well. And at last, you can publish this agent or chatbot on the different platform. Like, let's say if you want to configure that of Teams or your custom website or your demo website or mobile application or Facebook, Skype, Slack, Telegram, Twello, Line. Okay, so many different options are available over here. So you can easily integrate your chatbot or agent over there, right? So this is how our first agent or first chatbot is created successfully, right? Isn't it cool and so easy? Now, exactly after this first exercise, you understand what exactly the agent is. What do we mean by topic in the agent? What is system topic? What is custom topic? How you can create your own custom topic over there? These are some base thing you need to understand. Now, one more important thing I want to tell you here. Like whenever we created our custom topic, make sure you understand this trigger and action and try to explore by different adding node as well. That okay, not only you just create this topic with the Copilot, but let's say if you want to create this sequence of questions by your own, there is an option as well available. Like you can add your additional node over here. You can simply send a message, ask any question, ask with adaptive card at different condition, manage variables, manage topic, call power automate flow, and lots of other things. As this is a crash course, we are not going into nth level of detailing over here, but in detail course we will go more into detail over there. But right now, just focus on this. So far we just created this simple basic agent over here. Now what if I want to create AI agent? Now let's go one more level up from here. So far, we just created an agent with one topic over there. But what if I don't want to create topic by my own, but AI will automatically do research from the knowledge which I have provided to it and give me the answer from it? How can you create that AI powered agent for your organization? Let's discuss about that. So over here, I'm taking one example of movie chatbot. And for that, I'm taking one common public website called IMDb. IMDb.com is internet movie database where they can provide you different kind of movies information across the globe. You can see so many movies and lots of information is available. Okay, let's say for an example, this is a very popular movie Pushpa 2 and Pushpa 1, right? So it will provide all the detailing that okay, who was the director, who was the writer, star, right? All this information, what are the songs for it, trailer release date, okay? All this information is providing to you over here on the screen. Now what we will do here is we will use this IMDb as our knowledge source, which means that we will train our chatbot from this external facing website and where you can ask any question related any movies and it will answer you over there. Second important thing I want to also implement is we also want to create some own custom topic where you can book the movie ticket as well. Which means that let's say if you are telling that okay, book a movie ticket, it will provide you an option that okay, which ticket you want to book for. Like you want to book for Pushpa 2 or you want to book for Sabarmati Express or you want to book for which movie. You just need to provide that movie name. Once you provide the movie name, you need to select the language and maybe after language you need to select the show time as well, right? This kind of series of question I also want to implement here. So how can we implement this kind of AI agent which not just work on the custom topic but also search the information from the knowledge source which you are supplying over there and answering according to it? So let's talk about this complete end-to-end use case over here. So another interesting topic or another interesting terminology knowledge will be covered with this particular example. So without further delay, let's get started. So first of all, I'm again going to create an agent and we will create our another agent from scratch. So let's click on create an agent. And again, I'm clicking on skip to configure option over here. And let me just select a language as English over here. And first of all, let me provide my agent name. So first of all, I need to provide the name of my agent. So I'm providing my agent name as Movie Agent 2025. So I am providing my agent name as Movie Agent 2025. Now, as per the agent creation process, you need to provide the description. So I'm providing a description over here like, okay, you are a movie agent. People can ask you the question related latest movies. You need to answer from the knowledge base. And in instruction, you need to provide some sort of instruction that, okay, act as you are movie and cinema expert. You need to answer the user in a simplified manner. So this kind of instruction I'm just simply providing to my movie agent. And let's click on create. And that will start setting up the agent for me. So let it to be created. As soon as you do this activity, the immediate next step you need to perform here is you need to configure the knowledge source over here, because you know that this particular agent need to search for the content from the internet movie database, which means that IMDb website. So let's copy this public facing URL from here and now let's configure the knowledge source. This time you can click on this add knowledge option over here and select public facing website over here, or you can simply go to this knowledge section from the top, both are same, and click on add knowledge and click on public facing website. Let's click on that and let's provide the link over here. So I'm providing https imdb.com and let's click on add. So you just provided the link over here and that's it. Simply click on add and this will add the public facing website to your agent. Let it click here and you can see you have added this imdb.com. This is public website and it is ready now. Okay. So let's just simply add that website over here. Now let's go to the next option over here called topics. So over here you can see that these all are your custom topics which are created out of the box when the agent was created for the first time, and these are all your system generated topic. Now in system generated topic we need to talk about one interesting topic over here called conversational boosting. Okay. Now what is this conversational boosting topic into this agent? It create the generative answer from the knowledge source you have supplied. Okay. So what you need to do here is simply click on conversational boosting and make sure you need to do one trick over here. Over here, there is one action available called create generative answer. Right now, you can see the data source option over here. Let's click on edit. And as soon as you click on edit, you can see here this classic data option is turned on, which means that this will allow this agent to use AI and general knowledge, which means that from public facing internet or from being search, it will give you any result. But dear guys, we need to focus on the only website IMDb. We need to only go to IMDb and need to provide the trusted result from here. I don't need any random result from any public internet. Okay, so I am simply turning this off over here and I will turn on this knowledge source option because this knowledge source we have already added and configured. So let's click on search only selected sources. And as soon as you turn that on, you will be able to see this website that we have configured. Make sure that it is ticked over here. Okay, which means that this conversational boosting topic will execute and find the content from this knowledge source which you have configured over here. Let's click on save. And here you are. Now you can see that create generative answer is coming from that knowledge source that you have configured. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So this is how you can configure your public facing website as a knowledge over here. And in conversational boosting, you just need to change your source. Okay. So that's the activity you need to do. After that, let's go to the knowledge or topic section over here. Okay. So we configure system topic perfectly. But now with this, we also need one more additional step, that we want to create our own custom topic as well. That okay, book a ticket. So when you click on book a topic, it will ask you for the different movie selection and all, right? So here, let's provide some sort of prompt to create your own topic. So I'm just clicking on add a topic, and I'm just clicking on create from description with Copilot. So here I'm just providing a name of my topic as book a movie ticket. Okay. So when someone is typing that, okay, book a ticket, basically it will do this activity. Okay. Now again, like here actually we are not booking a ticket, but here I'm trying to replicate this kind of scenario. Okay. In your real world project, if you really want to book a movie ticket, then maybe you need to connect your SharePoint, your Dataverse, you can connect your Power Automate flow as well with the agent. All those activities you can do over there. But right now, let's make the process simpler. Now, first of all, you need to provide that, okay, what kind of topic you want to create. Okay. So here I have complete scenario for me. Okay. So let me provide my complete use case over here. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm pasting in Notepad so you can see it clearly, and then I will paste it as a prompt. Okay. So over here, I will provide my topic as, okay, let user to book a ticket. Let them choose from the different movies like Pushpa 2, Baby John, Sabarmati Express. Okay, these are the three movies we just recently released. So I'm just providing them three names that, okay, if someone is typing book a movie ticket, it should provide these three options to them. After that, ask them to enter their email address and phone number, because obviously we want to book a ticket. So we need to take this input from the user. After that, they need to select the language for the movie. Okay. All the movie has default option as Hindi by default. Only Pushpa 2 has additional language option like Telugu and English, because again Pushpa 2 is a biggest release of the year, and it was released into multiple language. So we need to provide them an option over there. Okay. Once they select the language, ask them to select the ticket range. Okay, what kind of ticket price they are looking for, 150 to 200 rupees, 200 to 250 rupees, or 250 to 350 rupees. Okay, they need to select that. And once they select, they need to provide a show timing option like, okay, 9 to 12 or 12 to 3 or 3 to 6 or 6 to 9, which slot they want to book for. And at the end, show them a booking confirmation and book the ticket. Okay, this is what I want to do in this particular topic. So what I'll do is I'll copy this entire prompt over here, and I'll supply it to over here to this topic. And let me click on create option over here. And here we are. You can see that it has added this kind of trigger that, okay, if someone is typing like book a movie ticket or reserve a movie ticket or cinema ticket, okay, it just trigger this. Then it will ask the first question that, okay, which movie? Pushpa 2, Baby John, Sabarmati Express. Then email address, phone number, then condition. If Pushpa 2 is their language, Hindi, Telugu, English. Otherwise, it has added this kind of node, but it is errored out, right? Not Pushpa 2. Then there is another option as well, like all other condition, right? But I think I can remove it. I don't need this. So I'm just simply deleting it, because other thing is by default Hindi. So we don't need to ask that. Okay. So I'm simply deleting this node from here. And now it will be looking like this. And then ticket range in rupees you need to select. And then which show timing you want to book. And at the end, it will provide you the message, summary message. Okay. That's it. Let's click on save. So we created our own custom topic as well over here. And now let's publish this out. Click on publish and let this agent to be published. Now let's go to the overview section and let's see the detail over here. So you can see that in knowledge section, we can see this public facing website, which is enabled. And my custom topic is also created successfully, book a movie ticket. So all good. Okay. Okay. Now it's time for testing the stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm just turning on track between the topics, and let me start asking some question over here. So first of all, let me ask some random question to my chatbot. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm just asking some question. Okay. What is a star cast for Pushpa 2? Okay. So I'm just ask a question like star cast of Pushpa 2. Let's see what it come up with. So it called a generative answer, and it just gave me the answer that okay. The star cast of Pushpa 2 includes Allu Arjun, Rashmika Mandana, then this actors, all good, perfect. And it gave me the reference links as well, right? Let's click on that. Pushpa 2, and I redirected myself to official IMDb, and this is what the information looks like. Isn't it cool? It just gave me the perfect answer over here with some proper reference link, right? It's cool because we train our agent from that knowledge source, so it is giving me this particular answer. Okay. Now let me talk about one another movie which was released during the Christmas time, Baby John, right? Most of you have heard about it. But let me just ask, like Baby John rating. Okay, so it's my one of my favorite star Varun Dhawan was there. So let's see what's the rating for Baby John. Maybe I'm just asking that. Okay, Baby John reviewed rating of 3 out of 10. Okay, let's see the reference over here. Okay, so from one of the review, it just get me that information and show it to me over here. Okay. Then let me ask like Baby John star cast, and let's see what it come up with. So it show me that okay, Varun Dhawan, Kirti Suresh, Jackie Shroff, right? And let's see if I'm clicking on that. I redirected over here and I just see this information completely over here. Baby John Starcast, right? So it provided me that information as well. Okay. Now let me just talk about some another question. Like one of the series was also released on Netflix called Mismatch Season 3, which is again one of my favorite one. So I'm just typing here Mismatch Season 3 and let me see what it come up with an answer over here. So it just provided some sort of description over here and provided some reference link as well. And when I click on that, it just redirected me over here with the detailing. Looks cool. Okay. Now let me ask some more question over here as well, like Starcast for Mismatch Season 3. And it just gave me the perfect answer that okay, Prajakta Kohli, Rohit Saraf, and Muskan Jaffrey and all these actors, right? Looks cool. Okay. Let me ask about some more question related box office collection. So let me ask like Pushpa to box office collection, and let's see what it come up with an answer. Okay. So you can see Hindi version of Pushpa 2 has total 796.25 crores in 28 days. Okay. So these are some official reference link as well. It provided me and gave me the perfect answer what exactly I was looking for. Right. It looks cool, isn't it? Okay. And now let me ask like, okay, I'm done with my question and answer and whatever general information I need for my movie, I just take it from here. Now I just want to book a ticket. So I'm just typing here that okay, book a movie ticket. Okay. And then it will trigger my topic, right? This is the custom topic. Earlier it was triggering that conversational boost from the AI, right? Now it just go here, book a movie ticket because this is the topic which I have configured over here, right? Now here you need to select the movie first. That which movie you want to book first, Pushpa 2 or Baby John or Sabarmati Express, because we provided this three option over here, right? Moving forward in future, you can get this name from your custom list as well if you want. All those capabilities are already available in the Copilot agent. Okay. So now I just want to book for Pushpa 2. So I'm selecting Pushpa 2. Uh, it is asking me to enter my email address. So let me enter it. I just entered my email address over here. Now I'm just entering my fake phone number over here. And now I need to select the language over here, that okay, I want to watch this movie in Hindi because I know that language. So I'm selecting Hindi. And then you need to select the ticket range. I want 250 to 350 rupees of ticket. Okay. And then I need to provide the show timing. So maybe I will book for 6 to 9. So I'm selecting 6 to 9, and see, this is my confirmation showing as the adaptive card, that movie Pushpa 2, phone number this, Hindi, blah blah blah, and your ticket has been booked successfully. Right? Isn't it cool? I personally love this. I'm and just look at this. Within few minutes, you build this entire chatbot or complete agent for yourself. Isn't it cool? Right? You don't require any kind of coding skill. Just by using this graphical interface, you build your complete chatbot and you are all done with that. Right? So, what you have learned from this particular exercise? In this exercise, you learn how you can configure any public facing website as your knowledge source. Second thing, how you can create some complex topics for your own requirement, right? How you can publish your chatbot and create this kind of amazing agent for yourself, right? So that was the second use case. Now, let's go one more level up, because real life requirements are not always simple and straightforward. Sometimes you need to connect to your internal data sources as well. Like sometimes what happen here is, in our real industry project, we have some sort of Dataverse table, or we have some sort of SharePoint list where we already have our data, and we want to build some sort of agent or chatbot on top of that. Then how can we build that, or how can we use that as a knowledge source in your agent? That's the next exercise that I'm going to do here. So first of all, let me explain you the use case over here. So here, as a part of use case, I have one Dataverse table where I'm storing the different balance information of the different customer. So here I do have the customer names, when their account was opening, their active balance, their account status, whether it is active or inactive. Also, we are having the different type of customer type, which is high valued, medium valued, or low valued customer type, depending on the transactions that they are doing to the bank, and their customer number. These are the information we are storing into one of the Dataverse table. Now the thing is that I want to create my agent balance checker, which automatically query against this table and provide the information which user want as an output. So how can you use this Dataverse table as a knowledge source into the Copilot agent? That's the next exercise. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm again clicking on create, and let's click on create a new agent. So I'm creating my agent called balance checker. Again, I will simply clicking on skip to configure my agent. And I'm just providing this agent name as balance checker agent Dhruvin. Let's provide the description over here. So I'm just providing a simple description that, okay, you are acting as a bank staff and answer to the bank employer customer for their balances and other information that they require. In instruction, I will provide here that, okay, use a normal language tone. Don't use some hard term which is difficult to understand. So I'm providing this instruction, providing this description, and this name of the agent. And let's click on create to create our agent. So my agent is created. So now you can add action or build topics or publish your agent. So now it's time to configure our knowledge from the Dataverse. So let's click on knowledge option from here. As soon as click on knowledge option, there is an option to add a knowledge. Let's click on that, and there is an option called Dataverse. Let's click on that. So it will provide you all the different options available for your Dataverse table. So here you can see different tables available over here. And now let me search for my table called bank balance checker. So here also you can search for your table bank balance checker. Here I find this table. Let's click on next, and it will show you the default view preview over here as well. Okay, so this is exactly what table I was wanted to connect over here into my Copilot agent. Let's click on next. And over here, you can see that this is your knowledge name. Okay. This is your knowledge description. It just provide this description automatically over here. This knowledge source answer the question found in the Dataverse table balance checker. Then there is two interesting terminology over here called synonyms and glossary. So you can define synonyms over here. So what is synonyms? So let's click on edit. So basically it will provide you the different column name over here. So let's say for an example, how this generative AI work is, let's say for an example, if you are asking any question, depending on this column name, if you want that, okay, this column name should also have some sort of synonym or some other name, then maybe you can just configure over here and you can provide the description. That will help your AI to provide you the faster responses and giving you more accurate result. So let's say for an example, account opening date. So let's say here I just want to provide some sort of synonyms that opening date also can run as start date, right? Account start date. So I'm just providing it and click on add. I can add one more like, okay, account opening date as well. Okay, and click on done. And I will provide some description as well. Okay, so this is the date when the bank account is opened. So I'm just providing this kind of description. Account status. Okay, so active or inactive, right? So maybe a user can ask like, okay, active account is active or inactive. Okay, something like that information is coming from this particular thing. Okay, or active or inactive accounts, something like this. Okay, so I'm just providing this kind of synonyms over here, and you can provide some description over here that, okay, uh shows this column shows if account is active or inactive. Okay. Similar way, you can provide some more synonyms to other stuff as well, like active balances. Okay. So maybe you can just provide some description here that, okay, show active bank balances. Okay. So I'm just clicking on back and you see that four synonyms and two columns we have defined over here. Okay. You can define some glossary as well. So what is glossary? So it enhances your agent's understanding and responses by defining domain specific terms and acronyms. So let's say if you have some sort of term which you want your model to understand, you can define over here. Sometimes, you are building some sort of chatbots or agent where you are asking that, okay, what's the hottest temperature for this place, right? So what do we mean by hottest temperature? So if you want to provide some glossary that, okay, if temperature is in between 40 to 50 degrees, then it is hottest temperature. You can define your glossary over here. Okay, I'm not defining anything over here. I'm just going back and click on add. And as soon as you add that, you can see that your data source adding process is about to finish. So let it to be. And here we are. You can see that my bank balance checker bot is completely ready now. You can see the status ready, which means that yes, it is ready to use now. Okay, so it's ready. And now it's time to test this out. Okay, but before that, we need to publish this. Okay, and one more change we also need to do is we need to go to the topics. We need to go to the system topic. Same like, how we did for the public facing website. We always need to go to the conversational boosting topic, which is system topic, and we need to click on data sources and click on edit and make sure you select the correct knowledge source. So you need to select this table because your result should be coming from this knowledge source, not from any random result. So you can simply turn that off and it should give you result only from this particular knowledge source. Let's click on save and now let's publish it out. I'm just clicking on publish and here I am. My chatbot is being published now. Now we can start doing some sort of testing around it. Okay, so let me just ask some question to my agent. So first of all, let me ask a question, how many total accounts, and let me hit enter. And it is giving me that you have total of 55 accounts. Let me click on that, and you can see that total it is showing me that okay 55 account, and it is showing me the default view as well, which is perfect, right? Now let me ask some more question that okay, how many high valued customers are there? Okay, so let me ask a question, how many high valued customer? Because in this view we are having the customer type, right? High valued, medium valued. So let me filter it out manually here to verify the result. So you can see almost 17, right? Let's see now what it will give you, the answer. And here I am. You have 17 high valued customer among your 55 accounts. And when you click on that, it redirects you the same view that is being supplied over there. Isn't it cool? Now, let me ask some more question over here that, okay, customer names whose bank balance is more than 50K. Okay, so I just added this prompt that customer names whose bank balance is more than 50K. Okay, and let's see what it come up with an answer. So over here, you can see active balance. Let me just do like greater than 50,000 maybe, and see I get 3 over here, and let's see what it come up with there. Okay, the customer with bank balance exceeding 50,000 are Jack Blue, Uma Green and Vera Blue. See, Jack Blue, Uma Green and Vera Blue. Perfect, right? Giving me the 100% perfect result. Okay, now let me enter some other prompt that okay, my customer ID is this. Can you tell me my balance and account opening date? Let's see what it come up with. And here I am. You can see it give me the perfect information over here that okay, $4,000 and account was opened on 9th October 2021, right? So looks cool. I mean, I'm pretty much happy with the result, right? So this is how you can configure your agent from your internal data sources like Dataverse as well. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to talk about this Copilot Studio crash course. Now you can publish this chatbot to your teams as well. So once you are done with that, you can go to your channels and you can configure it to your Microsoft Teams as well. So when you click on Microsoft Teams, it will provide you the turn on Teams, and basically you can add the same agent to your Microsoft Teams as well. We are not going into too much integration piece over here as it is only the crash course. You will get more detail in some my upcoming episodes where we will talk about some more integration with some other channels and everything. But so far, this is what I wanted to cover it for today. Now, at the end, I want to talk about one more interesting thing about this Copilot agent. It's about its licensing. Okay. So the question arises that, okay, Dhruvin, we build this whole Copilot Studio agent and everything. So what kind of licenses we require? So currently in Copilot Studio, there are three types of licenses available. One is Copilot Studio Pay As You Go plan, which is Azure based plan, which means that whatever consumption has happened with your Copilot agent, for that amount you need to pay for it. And second thing is that you are having Copilot Studio message packs, which is costing you around $200 per tenant per month, and it come up with 25,000 of messages. Now, what do we mean by these messages? So whenever you are asking any kind of question to your chatbot and it give you the answer, right? So it is called as a message. That message can be via generative AI or maybe it is just like a normal message. So those messages are count as those 25,000 messages. If it is giving you the classic answer, it will cost you one message. But if it is providing you any kind of generative answer, then it will give you two. It will cost you for two messages. Okay. So this is Copilot Studio message pack. And then there is another plan is Copilot Studio use right with M365 Copilot. So we know that Microsoft 365 also offer the Copilot, and which is already costing you $30 per user per month. With that as well, it provide you some of the capability over here that let's say if you are already having M365 Copilot license, at least normal messages are included which are unlimited, and generative AI messages are limited over here. Okay, and you can also create your own agent and publish your agent, and all those things you can do it over here. Okay, but if you are a fairly new organization and you want to try out this capability, at least initially you can start with this pay as you go, and if you feel more confident around that, then probably you can upgrade yourself to some other licensing packages as well. But this is just an idea over here which I just wanted to give it to you over here. Okay, but again, for licensing, always connect Microsoft support team before you purchase any licenses. But this is some basic idea around that. That's pretty much all about Copilot Studio that I wanted to talk about into this particular crash course. Tell me in the comment section what do you think about this course and what else you want in my next episode. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe, press thumbs up and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from me. And don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Looking for any paid training, the links are available in the description box or visit our website. The website link is available in the channel cover. With this is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next episode.